Hi, it's nice to see you. And my name is Samuel, and I'm the owner of Gullet City Ghost Tours. So, Gullet City Ghost Tours is a company based on giving tours in our city, Gullet City, around alleged haunted houses, around folklore, and around haunted tales. So, we provide a service where we take customers on tours around the city, telling them about the legends, the folklore, etc. We've been operational for the past 6 months, and I've seen booked out tours and high sales for the first 4 months. But in the past 2 months, we've seen a decline in bookings and our sales. So we're here to discuss our future action of plan to increase our sales and then develop a marketing plan that can mitigate this situation. So what is marketing and why is it important? So marketing is a function where you bring visibility to your product and then ensure and then create a way for customers to actually interact and buy your product. So this is important in the global sense as trends in Mumbai can become a trend in Austin, for example, overnight due to the advent of social media and the internet. So it's really important that we understand the marketing and then the ways it can influence global trends. Next up, we're going to go dive deep into the marketing functions. For this, I've developed an 4P other acronym. The first one being planning, where we do a market analysis. The second one being the product, where we develop a solution. Third one being place, where we set the location of our service and product. And the fourth one is the people, which involves the customer employee touch point, which has a really big impact on our brand image. So, so, so after we've established the 4 P's of marketing functions, we move on to factors that actually influence the buying behavior of customers. There are three main parts: pricing, convenience, and customer needs. The biggest being customer need. If our solution does not offer customers the need does not meet the customer's needs, it's simply useless to them and they're going to look someplace else for solutions. Next up, we have price. So the pricing strategy is really important. If you set the price too low, you're gonna have really high sales but a really low profit margin. If you set the price too high, you're gonna have really low sales, and this can both affect company profit, revenue, and success in the long term. So to mitigate this, we set the price competitively so that we can achieve enough sale volume so that we get profit as well as have enough sale volume so that we don't go bankrupt and actually make a profit. And next up, we have convenience. So let's say, for example, in the case of our for our ghost tours. So I've taken a survey of months where our bookings was booking took 1 to 3 days was just where it took 1 to 4 weeks, and as you can clearly see, the time period where the bookings took 1 to 3 days had a higher number of customers actually interested in our tours and actually wanting to buy our service. So these are some of the main factors that influence customer buying behavior. Now moving on to the managerial roles in customer relationships. Now since we are a tour business, we customer relationships is a very important part, as our main service is our employees giving the customers a tour of the city. So what the managers do is they train employees to a professional tone and in a manner that reflects their vision and mission statement, and they set service standards for the employees to measure the metrics so that we can monitor the statistics and make sure what we're doing is working, or if it's not, we can change our method. And finally, rewarding and recognizing others for their efforts. So, rewarding employees always leads to a better morale and a higher achievement orientation. For instance, a survey was conducted where employees achievement orientation, which is basically their will to work relentlessly and during weekends, etc., so that they can drive company profits. So with bonuses, we can see a overall high achievement orientation compared to without a bonus. So considering all of this, we would like to implement also a bonus system in our Ghost City tours. So considering all of these factors, we're going to develop a new marketing strategy so that we can mitigate the loss in tour bookings for the last 2 months. We're going to start advertising our business through social media. As we have explained in the first factor, marketing and its importance in the global economy, we can make our ghost tours a trend through social media so that people from all across the world get interested in a trend and then fly out to our location so that they can visit our city and then use these tours and then go through these tours. So I know that was a lot of information, but do you have any questions for me?